Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs and video games. Today I'm playing Rain World, and we are continuing my first expedition with the Survivor, where we still have to get 3 colored pearls into a shelter in Outskirts, and then find the Echo in the Shaded Citadel. We've got a pearl in our belly right now, and we're heading right back to the Outskirts shelter. That will be 2 in the same shelter. So, we're making good progress, right? I think we need to go left here, by the way, to get back to where we're trying to go. We're going straight back to Outskirts, to that shelter where I put the pearl, and then the next step is to find a 3rd pearl, where that might be in the industrial complex. I don't know where the pearl is in the industrial complex, but we can find it again, hopefully. And if not, then we'll find it in a different place, because I know where some pearls are, just not, many. Alright. He threw a rock at me. As long as he doesn't throw a stick at me, I'm okay. We are not yet friends with the scavengers. I've only given a pearl to 1 scavenger so far. So we're not friends with the scavengers. There's a whole bunch of bat flies here, right? Whole bunch. Let's get a bat fly or 2. At least. Come on. There we go. I don't think we need bat flies, because I think where we're going, there's a plant, one of the plants that have infinite amount of food. But in any event, we already have enough to hibernate, so we're doing great. Can I go down, scavenger? We're trapped. We're trapped together. There we go. Got past the scavenger. Alright, so go down and to the left in this room. This room looks like it should have more than 1 path. And I think it sort of has 1 path. From the top to the bottom, at least. Over to the left, you've got multiple paths. So, up here... 2 more bat flies, apparently. We might gorge entirely on bat flies today. Especially if they just sit right there. Yep, alright. 8 fully on bat flies. Nice. Here's more mushrooms. Man, I know I said this last time, but I really thought mushrooms were less populous than they are. So when I saw we needed 5 mushrooms in a shelter, I thought it was going to be a harder task than it was. It was a pretty easy task. 3 pearls in a shelter, though. That takes a little bit more doing, and they even specify an outskirts shelter, which makes it even a little bit more. Alright, we're almost to Outskirts. Keep going. And here we kinda have to go down to get up. I'm waiting for there to be some danger on the screen that I need to deal with. And the most dangerous thing we saw today was scavengers, basically. 1 night in the drainage system, we're right back at Outskirts with a pearl, which is as fast in terms of days as you could do it. Since you can't go through the gate and back through on the same day. Anyway, let's get to our gate. We have to find our gate again. So I know we have to go up, obviously. That's the only place to go. There's some danger above me. I wonder what it is. I don't see it. And we need to go right to get to the shelter that I'm going for. Oops. Well, we found some danger, but we'll just leave it behind. Because it's big, dumb danger. It's not very dangerous. Alright, watch out for the pole plant, which is that one. And go in. Great. Oh, I should take out the other pearl so that we leave it in the shelter. There we go. Great. 2 pearls and 1 shelter. Now we just need a third one. And even though passages don't matter, I still really like seeing my progress in the passages. So let's see. Let's see what I've done. I've lost progress in the chieftain. And I lost progress in... may have been the saint or the monk. Not sure. So we take our stick, we leave the pearls. And I'm going to go to a different place. We've already been to the farm arrays, and we've been to the drainage system. So I guess there are 2 more places, potentially, that we could go to. I don't know if we can really get to... don't know if we can really get to the outer expanse or not. But if we can go toward the outer expanse, that also leads toward a pearl. I do know that that is a fake pole. I thought that was a lizard coming through because it was green. Oh, it looks like the lizard might be going through now. Oh, I should probably eat this food. I'm just going along as if I don't need to eat food today. We do actually need to eat food, you know, every day. And the infinite plant that I was thinking is actually in the farm arrays, not where we are. So we did not pass by it. Okay, generally I want to go up, which I think is this one right here. And now we can go... I don't know which path I want to go. Let's go to the left. And then up. Because I'm kind of going for the industrial complex. Kind of. We've eaten all we can eat today. So I need to go more to the right, I think. Okay, I need to grab... I need to go on to one of these things. There we go. And I want to go to the right, so the easiest way to do that is to get up here and then jump over from here. There we go. To the right. And more to the right. If we see a lizard, we will think about what we're doing a little bit more. If I want to try to get to the outer expanse, that would be right and down, correct? I don't really remember exactly how the outer expanse is connected to the outskirts, even though I saw that pretty recently. I guess I don't really know it in relation to the rest of Outskirts, is more what I mean to say there. How much time do we have this day? Not a ton of time. It's a short day, but we have more time than we have used so far. So there is a hibernate spot, and we could totally hibernate right there. We probably should. But I'm going to poke my head around before we do. So, over to this way. Is this a room that is close to the outer expanse? Don't remember. There's a lizard in this room, but, you know, it's not exactly a dangerous lizard to try to avoid. I think... was that where we needed to go? Oh, we found the tutorial? Alright. We found the tutorial. We might be close to where you go for the outer expanse, and it might be above me right there, actually. Maybe. I didn't think that was it. Let's not rest in this hibernate spot. Oh yes, that was the tutorial. Okay. So is the outer expanse to the right? And up? I don't actually need to go to the outer expanse either. I need to go to the room in Outskirts that was close to the outer expanse that had a pearl. That's where we actually want to go, if we're going somewhere from here. Okay, let's go to the right. I think if we're going to find it, it's going to be to the right. There's where you learn about bat flies, I think. And then I guess let's go up and to the right. How much time did I have? Only some. We know exactly where a hibernate spot is, though, so I can get to it pretty quickly, I think. Oops. Not if we get eaten by a lizard. And there was a lizard right there. So. Is this the path that we want to be on? It's hard to remember. It is hard to remember, but let's keep going. That lizard is coming back through. Great. There's a different lizard, a much bigger lizard. Big and dumb, though. And at this point, I should really be heading toward a hibernate spot, actually. I'm going to poke my head into the next room over, just to see if that's where we want to go later. Ooh, I think it might be. Alright, we're going to go back to the hibernate spot now, because time in the day has run away from me. We do need to hibernate. So, let's go. This way, and to the left. We need to go basically left and up, if I remember correctly. Yes. We need to go... We can leave the top left of this room. It would be the most beneficial place that we could go to get back. And then we go up in this room. And there's our hibernate spot. With enough time. Great. Hibernate here, and then I'm going to go back the way we just went. In hopes to find that pearl again. I'm not sure if we'll find it or not. So we won't get the Wanderer passage because... or more of the Wanderer. We did get more in the Saint. In theory, we made progress towards the Nomad. And we might actually make progress towards the Nomad again. Unless we find a pearl. If we find a pearl, then we're gonna go back to the gate in the Outskirts, where we put the rest of our pearls. If we don't find a pearl, then we're probably gonna go up to the industrial complex and make progress in the Nomad. And the Wanderer, for that matter. Alright, to the right. That's what I'm thinking. For another pearl that's in Outskirts, if we can get to it. That lizard, I'm just trying to stay, like, above him, basically. Yep, alright. It's worked so far. Great. Big and dumb. See you later, lizard. So, there's only one exit to this room, and it's where that other lizard is. So we have two lizards to deal with, which is much harder than one, to be fair. But I don't know that it's going to be that much harder than one. Are they even coming down toward me? Actually, how do I get up there? Because I can't quite reach up here. Maybe if I throw my stick, I can reach. There we go. Where does this go? Oh, I should have gone through that. I see. That's how you get up there. Oh well. And I grabbed another batfly, which is good. Okay. I don't think we're going toward the outer expanse, unfortunately, but I think we might actually be going maybe toward the industrial complex? Maybe. We'll keep going until we find something or get to the industrial complex, I guess. Darn. I put a stick in the wall right there, which is the worst for me. Alright, just go past all of them. Just go past 3 in a very small area. No problem. Lizards have nothing on me. How much time do we have this day anyway? It's a little bit longer than the previous day, I think, but not much. So... did we get back to our... we got back to the same place we were before. Alright, well, let's try to go to Outskirts, or not Outskirts, the industrial complex then. Which I believe is going to the left and up. I think we need to go up. Well, I'm pretty certain we need to go up, but am I correct about where we need to go up? Not sure. I might get the Saint if I just ignore the lizards as much as I have been doing. I haven't thrown a stick at lizards, I've just been going right past them. Because I am a peaceful creature in this world. A peaceful creature that will not attack lizards, even though they chase me in an attempt to kill me. I am better than they are, and therefore I will not attack. Right, straight up toward the industrial complex. And then in the industrial complex, we need to find the pearl. I don't know where it is, but I'd like to find the pearl in the industrial complex and then come back here. That's what I would like. How much food do I have? I have plenty of food. And I have a fair amount of time. We're going to go a little bit further forward. I feel confident that I'm not going to just randomly die. So let's keep going forward a little bit first. Up here. Where's the pearl? I don't remember where the pearl is, obviously. It could be up above. Like, maybe I should go up that way. Let's eat our fill. Man, it's so easy to feed Katarina. The survivor is much easier to feed than the gourmand. Straight up here. And straight up again. Right where that guy came from. And I'm thinking about pearls primarily. I just kind of think that a pearl might be at the top of one of the structures. And I believe that there is a hibernate spot to the right of me right there, which I'm probably going to use. So here we are. Is this a place that has a pearl? It looks like it's not. Alright, let's go to the hibernate spot and search for the pearl the next day. Can't quite do what we did in the drainage system, where we just go super far in and find a pearl on the very first day that we're there. But maybe we'll find the pearl on the second day and then go back to Outskirts. I bet I made a lot of progress in the Saint. Let's see here. The Saint, I did make progress in the Saint, and the Nomad as expected, and the Wanderer as expected. So, let me out. I want to go down. So, we're going to different rooms. We're trying to go to a bunch of different rooms so that we can potentially see a pearl in one of them. And we'll eat food on the way sometime. We don't really need to eat much, so we'll just eat it when we see it, basically. Let's go down here just to see if there is something interesting down here. There is a lizard above me. Okay, I don't see something very interesting there. How about this room? This room is the room that we were in the previous day. Okay. We could go down or up here. Since we're so far down already, kind of want to go down. So we go down. We found some scavengers who don't necessarily like me, but there's a lizard that they probably like even less. So the lizard saved us from the scavengers, maybe. Maybe. Except that they're coming along with me. Okay, I want to pop back down there just because I need to look for pearls in each of the rooms. I haven't been doing that. Let's go back down and go to the right. Don't like that that scavenger picked up a stick. Okay. There's not a pearl in this room, which means we mainly just want to go to one of the next rooms. Is this a room that had a pearl? I kind of doubt it, but we're going to go upward to check a little bit. There is danger up to the left. Okay, we could exit the room where the lizard went. Sure, why not? I don't see a problem with this idea. Alright. And we're going to go back down. Let's go a different place. We've poked our head into a couple different rooms. We haven't seen a pearl yet, but we don't know where it is, so we're just kind of poking our head into a lot of different rooms to find it. Nothing here. It's just a room that you pass through, which would be dangerous if there were enemies, I guess. We can eat the one on the right, but we can't eat the other one. Don't really know why you can eat one but not the other, but they are consistent. It's always like that. The more gray one you can eat. So, that is a fake pull if I remember correctly. Yep, it is. And we're near centipedes now, which is not the greatest place to be. Not the greatest. If we can get past the centipede without it noticing us, it'll be very nice. Okay, looks like we may have done that. Great. Don't anger the centipedes. Just go straight out of the room. Remember that we're looking for a pearl. One pearl anywhere will do. Okay, I do see that lizard over there. Don't see a way to get past it without without hitting it. Oh my gosh, it didn't go after me. I mean, I think it's coming after me now, but it took a while. I see another lizard up there. I see not a colored pearl, just a gray one. And how much time do we have left in our day? We have a long day today, so it's good for searching. Go to as many rooms as we can. I'm going to go to the right because I think going up leads to a different area. Which I don't mind going to a different area, it's just... it'd be nicer if we didn't have to. Oh, maybe this goes to a different area. I think we are heading toward a gate. Well, let's keep going. Yep, we're totally heading toward a gate. Don't want to go through that gate yet. There's a hibernate spot right here. Yeah, okay. Hibernate spot right next to that gate. But we've got more time in the day. So in this day, we're going to spend a little bit more time looking for that pearl, wherever it might be. That lizard is already satiated, so we're going to go up right here. And don't attack anything. Maybe we'll get the saint. We don't need to get the saint for any reason, but maybe we'll get it. Hello, pink lizard. Would you perhaps go past in a way that I could get past? Thank you. This is a place that could have a vulture at any point. And there's a pink lizard that might come out right there. Oh, it got me. It got me. How very sad. Darn. Well, we looked a whole lot over the industrial complex. We didn't find a pearl yet. So this time we're going to try to go to different locations in the industrial complex to see if we can get a pearl somewhere. But just go different places this time. And where do we need to go? Yeah, so we could go... I think I want to go to the right still. Oops. Not like that. Over here. So when choosing what things we were doing, like what missions would be on this particular expedition, I was mainly thinking about doing things that were a little bit easy because it's my first expedition. I didn't want to choose anything that's too hard. Oh, there's the colored pearl. See it? Alright. There we go. Now we just have to go back to Outskirts. Swallowed the colored pearl. I swallowed it behind a thing where I couldn't see my character, though, so I'm actually going to take it back out just to make sure that we have it. Yep, we do. Alright, swallow it back. Go back to Outskirts. So of the 3 that I got, I didn't really know ahead of time how difficult each of them would be. And it appears that the one where I need to... Oh my gosh, let's get away from this lizard. I got the knowledge of how to win, so we're doing just fine. Even if we get eaten here. But I would like to not get eaten here, of course. There, I didn't hit the lizard, I hit the wall with the stick. I was a pacifist, after all. The 3 that we ended up getting, I think the store 5 mushrooms in a single shelter is pretty easy. You can do that anywhere, and there seems to be a lot of different places where that is an easy thing to do, based on how often we've found mushrooms. Alright, going to the right is probably not what we want. Yeah, we want to go to the left here. storing 3 pearls in a single shelter in Outskirts is definitely harder because you have to go to several areas and go to Outskirts. Bringing 5 mushrooms somewhere turned out to be extremely easy. You can do it all over the world. There's 5 mushrooms that are close to shelters in a lot of different places. And it doesn't require you to go across different regions of the game. Oops. Let's take the pearl out, plop it down, and we accomplish that. Visiting the Shaded Citadel's echo is pretty easy, as long as you know where it is, which I do know where it is, so that should be pretty easy. Because we just have to go there. It's go to one place in the world. We're going to get the Scholar, right? No, we didn't get the Scholar? Well, we're going toward the Saint, and I'm happy to continue that. I think the easiest way to the Shaded Citadel is through the Industrial Complex, so I'm going to go through the Industrial Complex again. I'm going to have to rest in a shelter pretty soon, and then go through the gate to the Shaded Citadel the next day. Then we need to get to the right side of the Shaded Citadel. And then we're done with the expedition, which, you know, I feel pretty good about how quickly I've done this so far. Great. Got the food. Now to get to the hibernate spot. Or the shelter. The shelter that we like. The shelter that we like is not the one that Tutorial Man is pointing to. We like the one up here. And these 2 shelters are pretty close together, aren't they? For shelters in this game, I think usually there's a lot more space between shelters than these 2. Oh my gosh. Because there's a lizard there, I'm having more trouble. And I should not have. I should not have more trouble just because there's a lizard there. Especially because I wasn't worried about the lizard. Not really. Alright, the plan for the next day is to go straight into the Shaded Citadel. If that's where that goes. I think that's where that goes. I'm pretty sure it's not the garbage wastes, the one that we found. If it's the garbage waste, we have to go another step into the Citadel. But my goal is to go through that gate. Aha, I might get the Saint. Hope we get the Saint. We need to go far to the right. Far to the right. That might be the garbage wastes. Now that I'm thinking more about the mental map that I have of this game, I think that's actually the garbage wastes. But still, we go. And I know when I came back, I came through that, so I know that this is a good place to go. And then I don't remember where we came from. Did we come from above? We apparently didn't go this path at all the last time. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go this path this time. Straight to the right. Should bring us to the place we want to go, I think. Straight to the right. And again, pretty sure we just want to go straight to the right. Which is pretty simple. And then probably again we go straight to the right. I believe. Yeah, it looks like I'm heading straight toward where I want to go. So I don't know which one of those poles is fake. This one is not. So we take that one. We take the obviously not fake one. Have I eaten much today? I hadn't eaten it all yet today. It's a good thing we came upon some easy foods that I actually ate some. I'm just not focused on that aspect of the game much at all. So here, we want to go straight across. Yeah, the gate is right that way. So if we can jump over here and then put this stick in the wall, then it'll be the easiest way to get there. Okay, there's danger below me. It looks like it's directly below me. Get down and over. Thank you, Tutorial Man, for telling me that there was danger right there. Because I would have probably jumped directly into his mouth if the Tutorial Man hadn't pointed straight down from where I was going. I probably should rest at that one. I don't want to. I want to keep going. Keep going. This looks like it's the Shaded Citadel. Correct? I mean, I don't know yet. Because I don't know the regions of this game well enough to just know them by their first rooms. But it really looks like it's the Shaded Citadel, right? It is. Excellent. We went directly here. Let's go in. Over the bridge and through the gate. To the Shaded Citadel we go. And we do want to rest at a hibernate spot. I'm probably not going to make it all the way. See, that's dangerous. That spider right there. That is dangerous. We're going to try to go directly past. It doesn't want us to go directly past. It wants to pounce on me. Oh, we made it past. Alright, I want to go basically to the right. So, I guess we go down. We could go down or that upper path. Go this way. A very dangerous lizard potentially over there. Okay, that didn't go exactly where I wanted it to go so far. But we'll keep going. Just keep going until we find something that goes to the right or whatever. Here we go. That goes to the right. To the right. We need to unlock the map of the Shaded Citadel, more or less, in order to help me find my way. There's a scavenger. Scavengers don't necessarily like me. Are we close to the what is it called? The memory array or whatever? I forget what it's called, but I know I don't want to be there. Here is okay, probably. Don't know where exactly the lizard is. And I can't see much of anything. You know, I can't really see much of anything. We do have the little dot above our head, but we don't seem to be glowing as much as we would if we had been to 5 Pebbles. So even though we have the communication dot, we might not have all of the benefits that we would have gotten by going to 5 Pebbles for real. Okay, how do we get up there? There's just a hole right here. There we go. Okay. Into a shelter. We're in the last area that we need to be. So all we need to do is find the echo, which is in the right portion of the map of this area. So I'm going to the right. How are we doing on the Saint? Excellent. We almost have the Saint. All we have to do is another day, probably, of being really kind to everything, which is a little bit harder in the Shaded Citadel because of the big spiders. The big spiders I might have to actually hit with a stick. Okay. Let's leave this room, of course. And then we go like this, I think? It's very hard to see. Like, I don't... Yeah, that one's in the background. How do we get up there? What does the map look like? The map says that we're kind of right here. Let's throw our stick in the wall and go above. There we go. Oh, found another stick too. So this goes up, which is not exactly where I want to go. I want to go to the right. But behind me is a single path that goes to a shelter, as far as I could tell. We go up, and then we try to go somewhere different in a different room. A room that has more than one exit. We could go there. That's different, right? Yeah, we haven't been there yet. We definitely haven't been here yet. It goes to the right, eventually, once we find our way down. There we go. I forgot how terrible the Shaded Citadel was before you had some glow to yourself. It's so hard to see what you're doing. Okay. I do like that we're going to the right. Seems like we should keep doing that. There's a hibernate spot. There is. But is that one that I care about going to? Not particularly. Also, I haven't eaten anything, so I don't care to go to a hibernate spot. Let's go down here. We can figure out how to get down there. From seeing nothing at all. I haven't really seen the spiders that would make this much, much more dangerous. Yet. There's a definite yet to that sentence. To the right. To the right. I did not think about which one of those two I wanted to go to, but this one brings me to food, which is good. Because then if we find a hibernate spot, we could rest if we wanted to. Haven't looked at how long the day is. It's a medium-length day. That's pretty good. So, how do I get up? I mean, I could use my stick to get up, but I don't really want to use the stick that way. I'd rather get up here and over. If we can. Yes, we can. Okay. Keep moving. Keep moving until we find something that looks like we're close to what we're going for. Keep going to the right. I see that path up there. Could be good. Just have to find our way up. Which is going to be hard. Alright, there's a... Looks like there might be a path right here that goes up on the map. There is. It goes straight up to where? It goes this far, and then it just stops. So I need to find... There we go. Okay, and then what? I found something. There we go. Impossible to see, but we made it. Yes, we did. I can at least eat a water lily. And another one. And we're looking for an exit to the room somewhere. Assume there will be one. Okay, we can go up. There's an exit to the room up there. Can we get to it? Apparently I can go through here and up a layer. And then there's something above me. There we go. The fact that I have to look at the map in order to see the room that I'm in is a very interesting thing. Okay, I remember this room. This is good. This is farther to the right. So, where do I want to go in this room? There's a hibernate spot that's in this room, essentially. We should probably go to that, since we're closer to where I want to be. And here's a hibernate spot. Great. Okay, we're close. Let's see, we should get the Saint this time, right? I hope we get it. Come on, the Saint. We got the Saint passage. Huzzah. Not that it does anything, because passages are turned off. But we got it. That could have been one of the missions to get the Saint. So we could have had an extra mission there to get the Saint passage. And we would have gotten it. Alright, unfortunately this is a short day. Unfortunately. I'm gonna go down first, but I know we still want to go right. Like, this way, maybe? Okay. Seems like a fine room to go through. If I can traverse the room while it's changing the screen. There we go. Nope. Almost. Try again. Okay. Made it through to the next room. And I think we're getting closer to the Echo almost every time we're making a move. Okay, I know we're somewhat close to the Echo here. Somewhat close. I think we have to go back to the left again, though, to actually get to the Echo. Yeah, so we need to figure out other places that we could go around here. Because around here is the right place to be for the Echo. So I'm going to go back to the left here. And we're going to go down that one instead of going up right. Okay, I can't really tell what creatures there are in this room. There are some of the darkness spiders. I threw a stick at them. I don't know if that helped much. Oh, we're like very close to the Echo, I think. I think if we go one more room over, we'll get the blue lightning. Yes. Excellent. Alright, so we got the blue lightning. Now we have to go back to a hibernate spot. Hopefully one pretty close by. I mean, we're pretty close to the last hibernate spot we were at. So, we have found the Echo. Now we just need to come back after resting. I think. Hopefully we don't actually need to go visit... Hopefully we don't have to go visit 5 Pebbles. If we come back and we don't visit the Echo, then I'm going to conclude that we have to visit 5 Pebbles first, which would be terrible for completing this expedition. Because I was thinking we would complete it, like, around now, And that would make it so that we do not do that. Okay. I need to get up. I need to get up and to the left to get back to where we were. And that might not really be that easy to do. Trying to grab onto the top of this platform. I think that might be pretty hard. Is there a stick over here by any chance? I picked up something. Yes, it was a stick. Great. Alright. With a stick, I can definitely do this. We'll put the stick in right there. Great. And go back over this way. Grab another stick. We do still need to eat some. And actually, this room that I just went back into has food in it. So let's go eat some food before we go back to our hibernate spot. There we go. And there we go. Great. Back to the hibernate spot. Which I think is above me at this point. Indeed, there it is. So this might be a long episode, but we also might be finishing my expedition right now. I'm going to do another day because I think that we're right there. Right there to finish. Let's go. We already have the saint. We were working on the monk. And we didn't get... Oh, did I eat a batfly? I don't remember, but... Oh well, we didn't get more progress. But we already have the saint, so let's go. Please let me out. I want to go exactly the same path as I went yesterday. Down. And then right. Go. And then we need to go the bottom place of this room. Shouldn't be too hard to do. Whoops, I made it, but I couldn't tell because the screen changed. Alright, here we are. And, alright, I can see the evidence of us coming toward an echo already. There we go. Come on, Katarina. You're almost there. Yes, here we are. The last thing we needed. We have visited the Echo. Expedition complete. Successfully hibernate to finish. I'm gonna leave then. Before he sends me back to a hibernate spot. Because I don't know if that would count. Oh! Does it count? Because we saw the Echo? Did it count as going back to a hibernate spot? Nope. Alright, so I need to successfully hibernate. All I need to do is eat 2 food and come back to where I am right now. So, where are we going to find 2 food? Probably above me, right? I mean, there's got to be places that we can just eat some food very close by. I'm thinking that we go up to do that, rather than down. Because I imagine there would be some food in this room or the one above it. And there's also, we can poke our head in here just to see if there's some easy food this way. There might be. Let's stop going that way. Let's go up. Is there some easy food up there? Maybe. There's also spiders, to be fair. And we have to make this jump, which is a long jump. There we go. Alright, well the spiders passed by me, so they're not a danger up here anymore. At least. Alright, there is food up here. All we need to do is eat 2 bat flies. 2 bat flies. I already caught one. Oh, nope. That's not a bat fly. Alright. I caught a brick and thought it was a bat fly. Because it's so dark. Okay, all the bat flies are over there. So all I need to do is pounce on one. There we go. Got our first one. One more bat fly. Oh, well, I speared it, but I speared it past the edge of the screen. Alright, got my bat fly. Now we just go down. Back to our hibernate spot and finish our expedition. And see what we get. Because we should be getting like a score screen or something for the expedition, right? Let's see it. Successfully hibernate and win. There we go. Cycle 14. We're getting some bonuses because we did what? 3 challenges, I guess? Quest complete. We got 3 rewards. Music Distance, Music Pulse, and Music Deep Light. Excellent. Oh, also we got 2 more pieces of music. For another, because we did at least 1 challenge. We got 3 more music because of completing 2 challenges. And we got even more music for completing 3 challenges. Excellent. And that's what we unlocked. Okay, here we are. We can go to progression at the top. We are at level 2. We're very close to level 3, actually. So we made good progress there. And we have checkboxed 4 things here. We have completed 1 challenge, we've completed 2 challenges, 3 challenges, and we did 3 challenges as the survivor. So those are the quests. We have 12 out of the 124 music. None of the perks or burdens yet. That was our expedition. I will be moving my Rain World playthrough to Saturdays, so next Saturday I will start a new campaign with the Artificer. See you then.